Callie, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I decided that I wanted to just do a comfy, cozy winter reading vlog. It snowed last night. I think it is actually still snowing. I can't really tell if it's just the wind blowing the snow or if it's actually still snowing. But it snowed about 4 inches last night, which is a lot for this season of winter in Minnesota. I feel like it's been very dry and we have not had a lot of snow, so it's very pretty outside. Austin's right now snow plowing or snow blowing the driveways, so we're able to leave if we need to, but I'm planning to just hibernate today. I am not the type of person to go out and drive in this just because that sounds dangerous. So we're gonna spend the time reading and being comfy and cozy at home. I also am going to challenge myself to read for 24 hours. This is just kind of like a personal thing. I just want to see if I can do it. I thought of it. I was like, maybe I won't mention it in the video, but I thought, why not see how much I can read. I do want this to be comfy and cozy, but I am gonna set a timer on my phone for 24 hours to see if I can do it, which I don't think I can, but I just want to see how much I read. I'm only gonna have the timer going when I'm reading. I'll pause it if I'm not reading. I'm not staying up for 24 hours. That's crazy. Maybe I'll do it in the summertime, but right now when I'm working, no thank you. So that's a little thing that I'll be doing throughout the video, is kind of timing myself and seeing if I can read for 24 hours. And it's a good challenge to do when you're hibernating in a snowstorm. So the first book that is up on the list for the plan today of reading is Hopeless by Elsie Silver. This is the 5th and final book in the Chestnut Spring series. It's about Beau and Bailey. I am almost finished with it, so that is the goal for today, is to finish this book and then continues with my TBR, which is a bunch of books. I don't know what I'm gonna read next, but we'll see. So I think I'm gonna go get comfy, get cozy, and start reading. Hi, it's a little bit later. I finished Hopeless by Elsie Silver, and I don't have really any thoughts right now. I might kind of hopefully have some thoughts by later on, just because I'm kind of conflicted with it. I did like it. Don't think that I did not like it, but I definitely need to figure out like a rating for it. So I'm still kind of processing what it might be, so I'll give this rating a little bit later, but I'm going to choose my next book to read. And I think I'm going to do an audiobook, just because I have these on my Libby app. And so the first one I have is Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. I have Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher, and As Old as Time by Liz Braswell. I think I'm gonna go with Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. A fellow book girly here on YouTube, Grace, from, I believe her channel is currently overbooked. She commented on my TBR video saying that she liked this book because of the marriage of convenience trope in it. So I definitely kind of want to get into it, which is kind of funny because like green, I feel like these are very March coded books, like St. Patrick's Day, like green books. But this was not a marriage convenience, but fake fiance type deal. Marriage convenience. So I think it's interesting that I'm going from one green book to another green book. I think that's funny. So I think I'm gonna do this. This is about Declan and Iris. And this is the second book in the Dreamland Billionaire series. So ending one series to go into another series. I'm gonna open up the audiobook, get my headphones on, and maybe read a little bit until it gets dark in here and I have to turn a light on. why it's a lot later. It's dark, as you can tell. I kind of give up on this reading for 24 hours thing because I keep forgetting to start the timer every time I start reading, and then I read for I don't even know how long, and then I realize I forget to start it. So it's been a mess. It's been not fun. So I'm probably not going to continue reading for 24 hours. So we're just going to continue the reading vlog. I have gotten a little bit into terms and conditions. I've gotten to page 95. And I'm enjoying it so far. I love how it just jumps right into the story of Declan and Iris and how they get into this marriage of convenience, like right away. Like, no funny business. Here we are. He's supposed to get married to another girl, woman, person. And she leaves. Like, she quits, basically. And she's like, I'm not getting married to you. And so Iris is his assistant and steps in. And so far, I'm loving their little banter back and forth. And right now, it seems like they're very, like, they're acting like they're friends, but he is like, no, we're not friends. But, like, platonically, I think that's where they're at. He is very grumpy, very asshole, but she can bite back and go right back with the attitude towards him, which I think he loves. Like I said, they're very, like, platonic, like, with their banter. But I feel like as they get more time with each other and showing and acting like a couple, they're gonna start falling for each other, which I'm so excited to see. But I'm loving it so far. First, like, 100-ish pages. And it's really funny because Terms and Conditions is very similar to Hopeless by Elsie Silver. Both age gaps, I think both are the men are older. Marriage of convenience, engagement of convenience, so very similar in a way, which I think is kind of funny. I also wanted to talk about Hopeless because I think I settled for a rating for this, and I think I'm gonna settle for a 3.75. Definitely the lowest rating of all the books in the Chestnut Springs series, but I will say I enjoy Elsie Silver's writing. If I could rank the whole series, it's a 5-star series. Elsie Silver's writing is so immersive. Like, I can think and, like, envision these characters in my brain, and, like, it makes me want to go to Canada and find where Chestnut Springs is and see this small town and run into these characters. Like, these people are real in my life. Not really, but I in my brain, they're, like, out there living. Like, Kate and Willa are living on the ranch with their kids. Like, they're somewhere out there. For some reason, I thought this would be one of my faves just because it's a military romance type deal. Austin's in the military, served in the military, so I thought, oh, connection. But I did not like it as much as I thought it would. I just found Bailey, the main female character, very annoying. I don't know if it's because her character is younger, so she's portrayed as more naive and, like, doesn't have all this experience of life, and she's kind of just annoying. I don't know. She's 22. I don't know if it's because she's 22, Elsie decided to write her being kind of immature and, like I said, doesn't have experience with life. But, like, towards the end, she got mad at Beau for some stupid reason. Like, to me, I was reading it and I was like, are we just adding this in for the plot? Because this sounds dumb as hell. That it really irked me. The last, like, whatever pages I was reading today, it irked me. The third act breakup, is that what it's called? Like, the third act, I shouldn't say breakup. They didn't break up. It was like a conflict where she was mad at him, and I was just, like, irritated because I was like, this is dumb. So that's my little spit about Bailey. I did love Beau. I thought I loved his passion and his desire and his, like, his yearning. Is that the word? He was, like, yearning for Bailey, and I just, like, absolutely love that from a guy, of how much he, like, loved her and wanted to just, like, be there for her and care for her and show her that love that she hasn't received by her family members or anyone else before. Definitely did love that. I did look through Goodreads to kind of get an idea of what people were thinking and seeing if people felt the same. And it felt like a lot of people didn't like this book as much as the others in the series. And I just wanted to say the other thing I really liked was just like the found family of like Bailey feeling like she had a family when it was like the Eaton's family dinner. Like she felt very connected and like felt like she was meant to be there, which I love. That part of the Chestnut Springs series is the found family. The last thing, I think Harvey needs his own little book or short story or novella or something, because the little bonus scenes we get at the end of these books are so cute, and I would love to read about Harvey Eaton a lot more. But I have finished the Chestnut Springs series, which is awesome, and now I really want to get into Wild Love, the new Rose Hill series that Elsie's now currently working on, because the first book is about Ford, which is a Willa from Heartless, her brother. So I love Willa, so I really want to read Wild Love now. I feel like I'd absolutely adore it. I'm not sure, but if I were to rank all the Chestnut Spring books, I would say, I'm looking over at my shelf right now, I would say, okay, I will preface by saying Flawless I read in 2023, so I feel like I might need to do a reread of that because it's been so long since I've read it. But I think I'm gonna go with Powerless, Heartless, Reckless, Flawless, Hopeless. Sorry, but nothing to do with Elsie Silver's writing. It was more Bailey irked me. Bailey just irked me in this book. So there's my thoughts about Hopeless. I think what I'm gonna do is, it's about almost 7 o'clock. I think I'm gonna make some food, take a break from reading, kind of get up. I've kind of been lazy all day today, just in bed, so I think I might hop on the computer, play some games, throw in a load of laundry. Like I said, comfy cozy time for the weekend. That's the goal. Hi, it's the next day. Sun is shining. It looks beautiful outside. I'm gonna attempt to go out with a friend to a coffee shop to do some work, because this week is kind of a busy week for me. I have one of my final observation for the school year is this week, and I'm a little stressed about it, so I would love to just go out and work on it so I don't have to think about it until the day of. If you don't know, new teachers typically get observed by their admin, and for my position, I typically don't do whole group, I do very small group work, and my principal wants to see me teach a whole group lessons, so I have to plan something, and it's stressing me out. So I just called up one of my friends and was like, hey, do you want to go work? And she's also a teacher too, so she can help me a little bit with the plan, and we can both stress about our jobs together. So we're gonna go out to, I believe it's called Sovereign Grounds. It's in Minneapolis, so she's finishing getting ready. She'll come and get me, and we'll head down there. But I thought I'd do a little book update. I read a little bit more last night, and then I woke up this morning and listened to a little bit more while I was doing laundry. So I am about 40% way through Terms and Conditions. I'm on chapter 19, and they're currently on their honeymoon, which they weren't going to take a honeymoon until something happens where they had to take a honeymoon, and they are in South Africa, which is kind of fun. Like, I want to know more about the setting of like South Africa, because I think that'd be really fun to include into the book. So the other thing is Declan. I know he's moody, I know he's an asshole, but like deep down I know he's a human, and it kind of irks me that he doesn't show it, that he just kind of puts on a mask, and I'm like, dude, can you just be nice for once? So we'll see if anything changes. I'm pretty sure it will, but whew, it's good. I like it a lot. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna probably get my stuff together and then read a little bit more until my friend comes and gets me and we're out and about. So I probably won't do much reading out since I have work to do, but hopefully if I finish, I can read. So I'll bring this, but doesn't mean I'll read. Hi guys, it's Monday morning. I'm currently getting ready for work. I wanted to originally finish this video yesterday, but I was so tired and I did want to keep reading, and it was so late. I just was like, I'll just wrap up this video in the morning. So here we are. I am about this much into terms and conditions. My Libby app says 60%. I'm on chapter 28, page 276. So I'm loving it so far. They just had their little kiss, and I'm like, yes, thank you. Thank you, Lauren, for feeding us that little kiss moment more than halfway into the book. But which is, it's very slow burn, so if you're not into slow burn, this might not be a good pick for you. But sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. This I love just because there's a reason why it's slow burn. But also I'm loving Declan. He is finally like showing his emotion. He's not being too moody, but he's also not communicating well enough, because Iris is going crazy. Like, why did he kiss me? Like, what is going on? Like, it looks like he actually likes me. What is going on? And I'm like, dude, just tell her. I'm still loving it so far. So I'm more than halfway through terms and conditions, which is awesome. Yesterday during the day I didn't get much reading done just because I was out with a friend, and later on in the day I had to run some errands with Austin, so I didn't get too much reading until the end of the day in the evening. But I'm glad I'm about 50-60% way through, halfway through the book, and I'm excited to keep on reading Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. So I hope you guys enjoyed this cozy, comfy little reading vlog, kind of me just reading on a comfy little weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. I post videos once a week, whether it's book related content, vlogs, lifestyle videos, whatever I'm in the mood for. That's kind of what I will post. So if you're into the videos I post, you should subscribe. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye.